Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Upasana Taneja and today we are starting another Maths Olympiad question and which is very important. So if you look at it carefully, this says ABCD is a rectangle formed by 4 points. We are given 4 points A, B, C and D, right? We are given these 4 points and they say that P, Q, R, S are midpoints, right? So if I show you these points, A is what? A is -1, right? B is -1, 4. C is 5, 4. And D is 5 -1, right? Okay. Then they say that P, Q, R, S are midpoints of side AB, BC, CD and DA respectively, right? So if P is midpoint of AB, like if I say here, this is P, okay, this is Q, this is R and this is S. Now we will have to figure out what are points P, Q, R, S, right? So I will first find out what is P and what is the midpoint formula. If you know, midpoint formula is, suppose I want to find out the coordinates of P. So this is x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2, right? So first thing I will do it by formula. If you see here, x1 is -1, x2 is -1 divided by 2, right? Comma. What is y1 here? 4 and here -1. So 4 -1 by 2, right? So you will get -3 by 2 is what? -2 by 2 will get -1 and this is 3 by 2, you will get 1.5, right? So that means coordinates of P are -1, 1.5, right? Otherwise as well, if you observe here, this line, on this line, all the points are -1. Since this is a rectangle, if you know, it is given that ABCD is a rectangle. So that means this is a straight line. If this is a straight line, x is -1 here and y we can find out like this. Okay. Otherwise as well, if you see the difference between -1 and 4 is what? 5. Right here. So 5 we have here and the midpoint will be 2.5 units. And so if you go 2.5 units from here, you will reach on 1.5 only. So you can either find out by this formula or you can figure it out by this as well, right? Okay. So now I will check what are the points of Q. Q, if you see y coordinate is same, it will remain 4, 4, 4, right? And I will figure out what is this. 5 -1, 4 by 2, it will be 2, right? x1 plus x2 by 2. Okay. And here now x coordinate is same, so 5 is same. And then 4 -1 by 2 is 3 by 2 is 1.5, right? Okay. And if I figure out the coordinates of S, S is here y coordinate is same and 5 -1, right? 4 by 2 is 2. So now we got the coordinates of PQRS. I will join PQRS, right? Okay. Then now the question is, now they say the quadrilateral PQRS. This is our question now that we got a quadrilateral PQRS. They say, is it a square, rectangle, rhombus and none of these? For telling that thing, we should know the property, right? What is the property of a square? Property of a square is that its all sides are equal and all angles are 90 degree, right? If you know rectangle, opposite sides are equal and all angles are 90 degree. And if you know rhombus, what is a rhombus? All sides are equal and angles are not 90 degree, right? And then it says none of these. Now we have two options. Either we can find out the distance of PQ, like we can apply the distance formula. I can write it here, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square under root of this thing, right? So by this formula, you can find out PQ, QR, RS, SP, right? Another thing is you just observe the symmetry that these two sides are equal, and observe the symmetry that these two sides are equal. So opposite sides are, all sides are equal. Okay, you will, if you apply this distance formula, then as well you will get this only, that all sides are equal. So if all sides are equal, then is this can be a rhombus or square, depending upon that angles are 90 degree or not. Now for that, if I check the slope of PQ, okay, what is the slope of PQ, and you check the slope of QR. Okay, so what do we have here? Slope of PQ, what is the formula? So slope of PQ, what is the formula? Slope is known as M, right? The slope formula is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, right? Change in y by change in x. So if you see, what is the change in y? Change in y is 1.5 to 4, right? You can either see this way or you can directly apply the formula. Okay, I will apply the formula first. 4 minus 1.5, right? 4 minus 1.5, right? By x2 minus x1, so 2 minus minus 1, right? So what do we get? 2.5 by 3. Or we can say, since 2.5, if you multiply by 2 both in numerator and denominator, we can say it is 5 by 6. Similarly, we can find out the slope of QR. Okay, here we can say it M1 and this we can say M2. So if you look at QR, okay, here as well we can apply the formula y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Okay, what is y2 here? 1.5 minus 4 divided by 5 minus 2, right? 1.5 minus 4 divided by 5 minus 2. And now if you observe here, it is 2.5 by 3, that is minus of 5 by 6, right? Now you know when are two lines perpendicular, if you get m1 times m2 is equal to minus 1, are you getting here? If you would have got here minus 6 by 5, then these lines would have been perpendicular, right? But now if you do not get m1 times m2 is equal to minus 1, that means product of slope is not equal to minus 1. That means that these lines are not perpendicular, right? So that means it is a rhombus, right? So I hope you understood this. If you like it, do subscribe to my channel, and you can visit my channel for many such videos. And thank you for watching. And if you like to solve math riddles, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. See you in next video.